#1 automaker on the planet in terms of sales numbers. This left a lot of people wondering how the Germans would do it without sacrificing some of the things that made their products so great. Well, there is probably no better answer to that question than the current Jetta sedan, which debuted for 2011. It's Volkswagen's entry into the ferociously competitive compact car market and goes up against a whole team of established players, such as the Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla, Mazda 3, Ford Focus, Chevy Cruze, Hyundai Elantra, Nissan Sentra, and more. We're now a couple years into this generation of the Jetta and wanted to see how it stacks up to the competition. Let's find out. One way Volkswagen plans to win over a lot of buyers is with exterior styling that isn't offensive or trendy, but conservative and handsome, an approach right out of the Toyota playbook. Frankly, this car looks like any Volkswagen that could have debuted within the last decade. VW builds attractive cars, including this one, but the overall look is very dated. The lines are clean and simple from every angle, the greenhouse looks just like the prior generation, and while that car also had a controversial grille treatment, this one tones everything down. The same goes for the rear fascia, where simple rectangular taillights have replaced the circular motif of the older car. And it isn't the usual German form follows function way of doing things either. It's clear this car is designed more for sales numbers than styled with passion. And that's okay. A lot of people prefer this over something that's, for example, very curvaceous and right now with its styling. See Hyundai Elantra or Ford Focus if that's what you want. At least our SE tester came with nice 16-inch alloy wheels, when most other cars come with plastic wheel covers. There's also body-colored mirrors and door handles. But at best, this looks like the cousin of a small Audi sedan, which it kind of is, and at worst, nobody will know you're picking them up in a brand new car until you tell them. Getting into the car, it's immediately obvious how this generation differs from the last. While the 2005 to 2010 Jetta had a reputation for offering one of the most upscale, high-quality interiors in its class, well, the new car, it takes it down a level. Gone is the upscale look and feel. It's certainly not the worst you can do, but it's no longer the best either. I appreciate the easy-to-use controls on the center stack despite a very loud HVAC system. The basic radio was easy to use and offered acceptable audio quality. Visibility out is good, and it's easy to find comfortable seating positions in the front or spacious rear seat. Storage throughout, it was merely adequate. And I was really let down by the flimsy trunk pass-through cover, which repeatedly fell off. Let's see what the official Globe rating is for this trunk in the Jetta. And number 7. The old-fashioned gooseneck hinges are sheathed in plastic, which is nice, but unfortunately they do still crush your cargo. So I'll give it a pass. Official Globe rating is 7. It was also nice to see vinyl seats, which Volkswagen calls leatherette. Now most of the time you get a choice between cloth or leather. And a lot of people don't like vinyl, but they're a durable and less expensive option to leather. They're easy to clean and should make cow lovers out there happy. But don't expect anyone to be fooled into thinking that they're the real thing. And although our tester didn't have these options, things like a sunroof, push-button start, and a navigation system are optional. To help keep the price down, Volkswagen revised the suspension for the new car, and it soaks up bumps very well. The ride is comfortable, road noise is on the lower side, and the car feels planted and solid. However, just since 2011, other cars have debuted or have been refreshed that do just as well, and the handling is very mediocre. Once you've gotten over the interior, you may ask yourself, how does the Jetta drive? Well, let's talk power. Our SE tester offers up a 2.5-liter inline 5-cylinder gas engine that puts out 170 horsepower and 177 foot-pounds of torque. Numbers matched by many newer and more fuel-efficient 4-cylinders out there, but that's only on paper. In the real world, this engine behaves a lot like a small V6, offering enough low-end muscle to pull around the compact Jetta with ease. The biggest letdown is the slow-shifting 6-speed automatic transmission. My advice? Learn how to drive a manual, have more fun, and save some money in the process. The other downside is this engine's lack of refinement. It may be smoother than a handful of 4-cylinders out there, but not by much. It also drones a lot more than it growls, but it's quiet enough in most normal driving situations. This engine redeems itself with decent fuel economy, even better than the much less powerful base 2-liter engine, returning 25 miles per gallon in the city and 36 on the highway with the automatic. numbers that I was easily able to match. Handling was good if somewhat forgettable. Now for a smaller car, the Jetta is really not that tossable or especially responsive, but it should be plenty for most drivers. I still prefer the prior generation. Here in the US, there are several different powertrain options, starting with a 2-liter, 115 horsepower gas engine in the least expensive base car, to a very economical 2-liter, 140 horsepower diesel engine, which is still a rarity in this class. And if fuel economy is your priority, there is also a hybrid version boasting up to 48 miles per gallon on the highway. Now, if performance is what you're after, check out the GLI with Volkswagen's ubiquitous 2-liter turbo, serving up 210 horsepower and connected to either a 6-speed manual or DSG transmission, and that car also comes with a sport-tuned suspension. Volkswagen offers a wider price range than ever for the Jetta. Starting at just under $17,000, it can go up to nearly $32,000 for a well-optioned GLI or hybrid variant. The best news is, no matter what you spend, you're getting a car with decent crash test scores. The Jetta aced all of the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety's tests, except for the small overlap, scoring only a marginal rating, which is important to consider, especially once you realize that the Honda Civic received a good rating, which is the top score. In conclusion, the Jetta is still worth a look and a test drive despite loads of really great alternatives. And if you like it, then take a look at the Golf, which is essentially just the Jetta hatchback, and personally, it would be my choice. If you're looking for a more traditional station wagon, Volkswagen is still selling one, but it's the previous generation's body style. The best thing you can do when looking at this class of vehicles is lots of shopping. So I say get off the computer, go out there and devote some time to driving some of these cars. For example, the Hyundai Elantra has become one of the most compelling choices, offering fresh styling, good fuel economy, and a great warranty. And it's also available in coupe or wagon body styles. There's also the Subaru Impreza if you're looking for all-wheel drive. And if you're after performance, the Honda Civic Si is still a fun choice at a lower price than the Jetta GLI. Here at GlobeCarReviews, we brave the Arctic vortex to bring you these videos, so please, if you enjoyed watching this and you want to see the Volkswagen Jetta's competitors, follow us on Facebook. You can also find us on Twitter and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.